Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden. Well, it is the golden hour of the day. The sun's starting to sink into the horizon more. It is October 14th, almost mid-October already. It's a very beautiful sunset tonight. Haven't been out in the garden again for a couple of days. So I'm going to start here in the main garden. These beautiful cabbages are growing despite the fact they're being attacked by bugs. The smell of the grapes is getting deeper and richer and more wonderful. I'm getting a few grapes done up into juice. Now I need to get more done up into jelly. I still need to get this pot into the little greenhouse. I see a couple of gold nuggets that are ripe. It's just that it's a very heavy pot and I need some help with it. These nasturtium are looking so beautiful. I'm definitely going to save seed from them. Someday soon I will dig up the Clancy potatoes. These were potatoes that I grew from teeny tiny pelleted seeds. Not the potato seed you normally use, that's part of a potato, but actual seed. The herbs are still doing very, very well. The dill and the oregano need to be harvested. It's going to go down to 39 tomorrow night, so I'm panicking a little bit. I don't think I have to cover them up yet, but I'm just going to really watch and be careful. The zinnias are still looking so lovely. This cabbage looks great. And I'm going to have to harvest these watermelon, whether they are ready or not. There ended up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the one I took out first. Actually 7, I missed that one right there. And I still have a lot of green night eggplants. It's only 6:29 and the sun is starting to set. At least over those trees and that barn. My daughter harvested one of the pumpkins out of this patch, and it is huge and beautiful. I don't know if you remember, but I planted some dragon tongue beans here. Well, they're just starting to bloom, so I don't think they're going to make it to maturity. The Kajari melon vines are dying, so they must be extremely cold sensitive. I ate 3 of them the other day. I made some juice out of 1 carrot, 2 stalks of celery, some Kajari melon, and 1 apple, and it was delicious. I'm definitely going to take this one in because it's starting to get colors. And I think that's going to make a really nice personal-sized melon. There are some Payette dwarf tomatoes that are almost ready. I will take them and put them on the counter and let them finish ripening. Here's a beefy purple determinate tomato that's almost ready. They're falling over, they're looking pretty awful, but I only have days. I'm just going to let them stay the way they are. Got a whole bunch of beautiful green ones. I am still bringing in so much produce. Look at all these green night eggplants. This is just wild. I wish I liked them. I guess I need to try to find a recipe where I do like them. Hopefully they will sell at the farm stand. Just being out here for 10 minutes, the temperature has dropped considerably. And the sun is going down. I still have to harvest a few things though. I hope we don't get a frost because I've got some gorgeous produce left in here. I think these tomatoes would just keep growing and growing if the temperature didn't get past the frost point. If the frost didn't kill them, they'd still be growing strong. We've got some Thorburns terracotta, some Sweet 100, and sun gold cherries. I wonder how much I can grow in my greenhouse this year. This sun gold cherry tomato is still producing over here. It's really quite cold, but they're doing very well. I've got so many beautiful ones right here. If I cover anything up, I'm going to cover these first. And then I will go out into the pasture garden and probably cover 2 different cattle panels that have a lot of very big, beautiful tomatoes on them. Does anybody want to make any predictions on whether I get any sweet potatoes this year? Like I said, they did not bloom, so I probably won't. That's my prediction. I'd like to be wrong. Look at this. It is a Cherokee purple. I finally got some Cherokee purples, but they're not ripe. I'm going to bring them in the house. I'm so worried about them. Especially this one, it's the biggest one. But I want to leave them for as long as I can. And yes, I just patted one and gave it a love. I don't know, I love my tomatoes. These Cayenne Slim Reds have not turned colors. There's a bunch of little tiny fellas. They're supposed to turn red, but I think they're just shivering right now. And my habanadas here are still not turning colors, but there's so many of them. I would hope that if I took them in and put them on the counter, that they would ripen up. There's a hillbilly. Here's a hillbilly. Ananas noir. Oh, it's still growing so beautifully. And this is a rainbow. It's called a bumblebee blend cherry tomatoes, and I have no idea what kind this is, but it's absolutely adorable. I really need to go get the package and look on the back and see which kinds that I could try to figure out that they are. If you have any idea, please put it down in the comment section. We have some more carrots coming on. I have a couple of small green peppers that are trying to ripen. There's one there and one over here. And a couple of dark Armenian cucumbers. Look at this chocolate sprinkles plant. It's just growing, growing, growing. So happy, even with the cooler temperatures. I just wish they wouldn't freeze and go away. But we will pick what we can and enjoy those and just see how long we get to keep them on here. Look how big and healthy they are. They're beautiful. Look at this one. More chocolate sprinkles. My husband and my son are working really hard and fast to get the balcony roof finished before the weather gets really bad. It's getting cold enough for me to wish I had a jacket on. Believe it or not. Sun Gold cherries and Sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. The Bib lettuce is finally growing. Hopefully it will be able to withstand the cold temperatures until I can make a big salad out of it. My sickly cucumber plant is still producing. That's kind of an oddity, but there it is. More chocolate sprinkles on this other plant. They're definitely redder than the other plant. The other plant, they look a lot more chocolatey, but there's just a ton of them. There's some down here, in there, all over the place. These cucumbers are all from that sickly cucumber plant, or those 3 cucumber plants. I planted 3 of them here. Talk about getting your money's worth. This is from the healthier side of the cucumber arch. Take a look at that. What a beauty. This is a Marketmore cucumber. My poor shivering sweet banana pepper. Look how many are on there. I have them here, 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 and here. I need to get the time to dig it up and put it in the greenhouse. It's been an amazing plant, and I grew this from seed. I hope you've enjoyed walking through the garden with me tonight. The days are getting very short, not only with the sun going down early, but my poor gardens are limited in time. But we're going to get a killing frost. It's inevitable. I'm just going to have to refocus my attention to more time with my grandchildren and doing projects in the house. I'm preparing for Christmas, and that'll be fun too. I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I hope you're still in your gardens if you can, and I hope you'll come back and see me again. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on the next video.